thank you for the question and thank you for being here. My name is Hassan and I'm a leader of the Young Conservative Party in Oslo. And one of the main things during this election would probably be, since we've been through a crisis, the corona crisis, many people have been out of the work, lost their jobs during the night and so on. Never ever have so many people in Norway been outside of the society because they've lost their job. And we're on a good flow. Many more people have gotten their job back, but we still have a responsibility as a society to include even more. So our first case, or primary case during this election, is to make more jobs, to make it easier to get a job, no matter what you name it, no matter which religion you have. So that's the first and most important election promise from our side. The second is to keep on strengthening the school, because the school is the key for success further on in your life. That's why we're doing the studies for teacher. It was previously a bachelor degree. Now it's a master degree to become a teacher. And furthermore, there's other examples, but I could have stood here for 1 hour if I've had to go through everything. So that's the two most important cases. The third one is to provide healthcare for everyone, even though it's a private or offer from the state, to make sure everyone gets help when they need it, wherever they need it. And that's the three most important cases during this election.
And you are a candidate, aren't you?
No, I'm not a candidate. I'm a representative in the city council, and but I know many of the candidates, and I'm working for them.
So you support them?
I support them.
And yes. Your turn is in 2 years?
Maybe, maybe not.
Maybe not.
Maybe not. Let's see. But I recommend everyone to engage. You get a lot back to engage in politics. You learn a lot. You get friends for your life, and it's always nice to have a foot in to make sure your voice gets heard and that you can speak on behalf of many of your friends, your relatives, and the other peoples in Norway or other countries.
And who is the main candidate in your party?
Our main candidate is obviously Erna Solberg, which is our Prime Minister. Except for Erna, which is a fabulous woman, we have Ine. She's our foreign minister right now. She's the first candidate in Oslo. Our second candidate in Oslo is Nikolai Astrup, which has been Minister of Communal Services. So there's three great names. Except for that, we have 26 other candidates, which are doing very well and are out around the city, convincing more people to vote Høyre.
Can you show back with Prime Minister?
Yeah, for sure. This is artwork of our Prime Minister, Erna Solberg. So, a nice picture, and I hope many more people will vote Erna after getting some information about what our politics.
She's a Prime Minister for the second time during this election.
Yes,
and do you think that she's got a chance to be Prime Minister for the third one?
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. Everything is possible. There's still 3 weeks left until the election ends, and in 2017 the same thing happened. She ruled Norway for 4 years. She got 4 more years, and if she wins this election, she will be historical in Norway as the first Prime Minister to sit in 12 years. And I believe that's possible, absolutely.
Can I have one
yes,
back?
Of course.
Yeah? Okay. Okay, let me. Mrs. Erna Solberg, Prime Minister.
Hopefully Prime Minister further on as well.
Once again?
Hopefully our next Prime Minister as well.
Hassan, thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
And good luck.
Thank you.
this will be one of the oldest parties in Norway, which is made a fundamental platform, I think. We have the welfare state in Norway. I think that we have in Norway all these things which we are very proud of, like free education, free universities, free healthcare in a way. So this is the party for all the ordinary people who would like to continue having this. We are also the Labour Party, which means that the working class, that everybody should participate in the society by taking part in the work, and we need to help people to get included in our society. This is Jonas Gahr Støre. Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you very much and good luck.
Yeah.
Can I take it?
Yeah, please do. Yeah.
Guri Melby, she's the Minister of Education in Norway. She's been in charge of the schools, so when she became minister on the 13th of March last year, we went into lockdown. So her main objective has been to ensure that Norwegian pupils have a good education. That has been her main topic for the last 1.5 years, and I think she has handled it quite well, if I must say so.
Her name is Guri Melby.
Guri Melby, yes, and she's the Minister of Education.
And she convinced me to start learning Norwegian.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, you know, she has written a thesis about Norwegian. She's a master of Nordic languages, and been working in Norwegian education for many years.
So I'm inspired by her to do this project, which I am doing now.
Yeah, that's good. That's nice to hear. You should tell her.
Thank you very much, and all the best to you.
Hello, my name is Tom Stian Öhman. I am in the party Democrats as a member chief in Oslo. Our party is a national conservative party that wants Norway to decide for their own countries. We are very against all decisions made from European Union, like the Paris Avtal, Marrakesh Avtal, and other things that we think is not other countries' job to decide for us. I have been looking for some Polish interests to start to work with us in Oslo and in Norway, because I know there's a lot of Polish people living in Norway that's working here, and a lot of them have also Norwegian citizenship and are allowed to vote. So if someone is interested to help us with the national conservative politics, take contact. We are ready.
Remember 1969 when Norway discovered oil. It was 50 years ago.
Well, I can't remember it because that was the same year that I was born. But I know that we had then Norway changed. We were not a rich country before. Now we are, and we have to protect what we have. That's what we think. A lot of people in Norway think that, oh, we can just stop with that, but that will make us really, really poor, because we don't have that kind of industry that we can change the income for.
So this is Jan Bøhler. He's the first candidate from Oslo. This is Bjørg Sandskjær. She is the second candidate from Oslo, and this is the party leader Trygve Slagsvold Vedum. He's the first candidate from the Hedmark county. Yes, for us, what's very important is that you have services on a local level, access to basic services as a citizen, regardless of where you live. If you live in a small town, if you live in a big city like Oslo, you should have access to basic health services and be able to work and live regardless of where you want in this country. That's what's very important for us.
So here you have Rode Hegstad, who is the second candidate of the Christian Democratic Party. In the middle you have Espen Andreas Hasle, who is the first candidate here in Oslo for the Christian Democratic Party. And this on the side here is me. My name is Emma Løvaas Achampong, and I'm the third candidate for the Christian Democratic Party here in Oslo. And also for the Christian Democratic Party, one of our main campaigns is also about family values and freedom of choice for different families, because all families are different. They have different needs. Children are different. So for us it's important that we as society and the state don't just go in and find one solution that fits for everyone. We want people to be able to choose themselves also for what will work for them. So for us it's been very important to raise the support for children, for example, economically, to give the families a better income, which was also one of our big wins in government. It hasn't happened anything on that field for the last 20 years, but when we got into government, that was our priority, to give children and families a better income and better economies, to work against child poverty, which also is a problem for many families in Norway, and also to give families more freedom of choice. For example, if you like to stay maybe at home one extra year, you should also get some support to be able to do that if you want to do that.
So I think that if you win election, you should be minister, because you are a great speaker.
Thank you.
And you can convince people to vote for you.
Yeah, thank you. That's very nice to hear. Maybe in the future I should be a minister, yeah.
Not in the future, maybe in 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks? Well, then I need votes. Yeah.
This is why I make this film.
Christian Tybring-Gjedde is the first, and the second is Jon Helgheim, and the third is Aina Stenersen, and the fourth is Maria Sele. My name is Tore Vik. Mine is on the list. I'm number 12 on the list. You can see Tore Vik.
So now you can just ask Polish people, but maybe not only Polish people, to vote for you.
Yeah, but they have to be in to Norwegian citizens. Yeah. But
there are some Polish people who became Norwegian citizens.
Yeah. We like the Polish people because they work good and work hard in Norway. Yeah, so they bring Norway will get richer, and we are dependent on the Polish people.
Polish people are well known all over the world for their hard working, but you must remember that Polish people are also one of the most intelligent ones.
Yeah.
Do you agree?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Don't look at me. I'm asking general.
Yeah. We like the Polish people. Yeah. And they are intelligent because they do a very good job. Yeah.
Okay, so remember and tell your friends that they are not only hard workers.
Yeah. So Polish people, you are very clever, and you are intelligent, yeah.
Jogeir Elianes, nummer 1. Nummer 2 er Geir Olav Tungland. Og nummer 3 er Dan Normann Sigerud. We want that the state shall be the servant of the society and not its master. That means they shall do what the people want and shall not come and tell what the people shall do. And then we want to strengthen the defense, the soldiers and everything, and our national preparedness. We shall be prepared to have people to come in.
Soldiers.
Yes, exactly. And then we want to say the same as actually science is saying. There are only 2 types of people, 2 types of sex. It's human, it is man or woman.
No others.
None others. And then we want to fight for the child in the mother's stomach and secure the child's right to both mother and father. That means we want abortion to be reduced.
Reduced or removed completely?
Not completely, but as much as possible. There are cases where the mother's life is in danger, so they must be allowed to decide by themselves. But we want that as much as possible people rather can consider to give birth to the baby, and if they don't want it, give it for adoption. And then we want actually open adoption so they can follow the child, see how it is going, is it well with the child, have somewhere. It is to meet the child now and then as if the child was taken by barnevern. So they can have a connection and she can be happy. Oh, what a fine child I have, because mostly that is what they would feel. I even told a young girl that thing and she was very happy when she left.
Who is the main candidate in your party?
The main candidate? His name is Jogeir Lianes and he has a lot of knowledge.
This is our main candidate, Bjørnar Moxnes. He's also the party leader. He's our first candidate in Oslo, but we're also struggling to have a second candidate elected, and that would be our number 2, Seher Aydar, which is she's really close to getting the second mandate from Oslo. So if you would like to vote red, you can have 2 representatives from Oslo. Justice, we would like to make the differences between people less, the class differences, the social differences. We would like to give higher tax rates for the rich people, so we can have more social policies like schools, kindergartens, hospitals. That's the main point. And we also, of course, we are in favor of cutting Norway's dependency on petrol, and that's both an economic issue and a climate issue.
What should Polish people know mainly about your party? What is the main point of the program dedicated to Polish society?
Well, for Polish society, I wouldn't know, because our politics are mainly for Norway, but we are heavily engaged in union rights. We believe that labor rights is very important. We would like to have stronger rules that defend the workers, the workers' right to have fair contracts and fair wages. So that's important for us.